back.
Still
We didn't
here.
move. You know?
No.
All right. Got another one from Lawson's.
Huzzah.
All right. So this is the Scrag Mountain Pilsner. Look at that from Lawson's.
Woo.
Look at that green-ass can.
So exciting.
All right. So straight from the green mountains to your head, same as the spiel on the other one. I'm guessing that the bottom part of the spiel will
It's
be
the
the
same
same.
every time.
And the top is going to be different. This is a 4.8%er. It is a Pilsner, so this will be the one that I am drinking. I'm sure it is a beer-flavored beer, but they're actually... I always thought the Pilsners were just like whatever. Every Pilsner was the same, and that's not really the truth. I've had some Pilsners that are better than others, that have a little more flavor than others and stuff like that, so maybe this will be that. I think I have Todd to blame for that. He is a...
Pilsner snob.
something. Yeah, loves his Pilsners. I don't get it, but there are some differences in Pilsners. I will give it that.
Inspired by the traditional Czech Pilsner style, our house lager is a tribute to the source of Waitsfield's town water and the aquifer deep beneath Scrag Mountain.
Scrag.
Scrag.
Sounds like something out of Lord of the Rings. Wasn't that the dry? Wasn't that the?
That's smog.
It was close.
Scrag. Smog.
4 letters. They start with this S and then a G. You know.
Scrag is not. It's not 4 letters.
Is it not? Whatever. It's close. 5. I don't want to hear it.
Babe, do we have to go back to Hooked on Phonics?
Doesn't smell like anything.
It smells crisp.
Yeah. All right. It pours.
Really clear.
Really clear.
Nice and clean. You did a shitty
I
job
did
pouring
it. I
that.
did
That
a
was
real
a
shit
terrible
job
fucking
doing
job.
that. Yeah, that is really bad. So we got a lot of head here.
Here, we'll be back in an hour when the head dissipates and we can take a fucking sip.
Normally, I like a lot of head. Not in this instance.
Can you cut in, like, the SpongeBob 3 hours later when you can finally sip that motherfucker?
Oh, we can sip it now, whatever.
How's that muff?
Delightful. Okay. It does have another taste in there besides just beer-flavored beer. You're going to have to taste it and tell me what it is, though.
I'll see if I can burrow through the fucking...
Oh, please.
foam on
Get the
shit.
fuck out of here with that bullshit. It is mildly sweet.
There's a honey note on the back end, I think, from the toast of the malts. It is very clean
Very.
drinking. It's super sippable.
No aftertaste.
And at 4.whatever%, you could have several of these.
Yeah, like a ton. So.
Definitely has more character than, a Coors or a Bud Light.
Yeah, I mean, listen, a Coors Light, it's almost like you're drinking water. I mean, that's why you can pound away. The banquet beer still has a lot of flavor. The regular Coors, the Gold, I don't know if you ever had it.
I don't think
but,
so.
But all those beers, Miller Lite, Bud Light. Miller. Coors Light, they're all pretty... I mean, Coors Light is kind of a little different. I think it's even lighter than the other two, flavor-wise.
It's not for me.
Well, on a hot day, Keystone. I do love the Keystone. I just do.
They are revolting.
Revolting.
Yes.
Have you ever had Steel Reserve?
No.
Then you don't know what revolting is, my dear. Anyway, all right. So
Where would I have encountered Steel Reserve?
I think they still make it.
I'm from the suburbs.
If I am not mistaken, you lived in the ghetto with me for many, many years.
You did. Someone got murdered outside our front door.
Yes. The ice cream man was shot in the face.
Our next door neighbor tried to tase her husband.
On Thanksgiving. Yeah. It's good times.
Yay.
No, I don't think it wasn't a taser, it was a stun gun.
Yeah, because we could hear it popping.
Yeah, popping and cracking. So that was fun.
Didn't
All
we
right.
chase our neighbor?
Yeah.
Was he had a warrant? That was a different Thanksgiving?
That might have been... no, that was a different one. We were there for multiple
It
years.
was a bad time. I mean, it was a great time.
I think old Ehrman is finally in prison.
That's good.
That's good. Anyway. All right. That is very clean. It's very refreshing. This is more of a summertime beer. We are definitely coming into the fall where it's more darker beers and stuff like that.
We're ready for our stouts.
Highs in the 70s, lows in the 50s.
I'm ready for my spiced red ales. What?
Spiced red ales?
Yeah, like a lot of the pumpkin beers are a red ale that's just spiced.
We're just ready for the
Everyone's
pumpkin beer
a fucking
season.
critic.
Like, we're going to get through these next IPAs. And
What's this wee shit?
Well, I mean, you're going to drink them. I'm going to sit here. And then we're going to finally get into it's going to be Pumpkin Fest. We have a 4 beers or a 12-pack of Oktoberfest beers we got to get through, and then we're digging in to all the October pumpkin beers. It's going to be quite the jam.
Boogie, what the fuck?
All right, so Lawson's Finest Liquids.
Delicious. If you find yourself
Scrag Mountains Pills.
in Vermont, hit them up.
Yeah.
Their shit is delicious.
I'm guessing that's the brewery right in the can.
Yes.
Yeah.
It
Boom.
was.
If you find a place that looks like this, you're at the brewery.
It was not
Boom.
in Stowe where we stayed, but it was reasonably drivable from there.
There you go. So if you're ever in the Stowe area or Burlington, which is not that far from there.
Vermont is so tiny that if you're
Yeah,
in
honest to
Vermont, you're in
God.
the area.
Yeah, shit. You could have drove to Jersey. You could have drove into New Hampshire. You could have drove all over the place if you really wanted to within a reasonable amount of time.
Yeah.
So
We drove nearly to Canada, and it was like 1 hour.
I would have drove to New Hampshire to get some pizza. Boom.
Who has time for that?
Please. Priorities.
I was getting syrup. Syrup.
Where's the syrup?
I haven't ordered it yet. I was tasting all of it there. I had to have room in my luggage for beer. I couldn't bring home a keg of syrup because I was bringing home 30 fucking beers.
That's true. They brought home like 60 pounds of beer, which is kind of funny. But you're going to Maryland now in
And
October,
DC.
and you're going to be bringing home more beer.
I bought a new suitcase.
La la. Well, we will wait for that.
Yes.
All right, we're gonna drink these beers, gonna watch a little TV, and then go to bed. I gotta go
Yes.
to work in the morning, so
Well,
that's it.
Me too.
I gotta go to work earlier. So
My job is meaner.
that's why you pay the bills pretty much. So, all right, we'll see you next time.